afternoon, good grief, whatever time it is on this miserable Sunday, the March 15, 2026. I just needed to sit down. I needed to collect every single shred of sanity I have left. Because what I witnessed yesterday at Stamford Bridge was not just football, it was a crime scene. This is me, yeah. This is me. This is unfiltered, yeah. This is me taking the time right now to tell you exactly how far we have fallen. Chelsea FC is officially devoid of standard. We have no standard left. The days of the mighty Chelsea is completely over, and this is thanks to BlueCo and the codes. Let's talk Newcastle, yeah. Let's talk about the absolute insult they served up yesterday. This was supposed to be the response. This was the moment after the PSG capitulation, that 75-minute fantasy before the usual collapse, where we were supposed to draw a line in the sand. Okay, PSG was an isolation, we thought. Okay, we needed a statement. We needed to send back a message. And what happened? Newcastle strolled into Stamford Bridge, and they didn't even have to try. They didn't have to do so much. They beat us without their full starting 11. No key players like Guimaraes, even Botman. No massive effort. Yet they walked away from the Stamford Bridge with 3 points. Do you know what that even means? Do you know what that means? That means they've not beaten us in Stamford Bridge in 14 years. Yet here we are. Man. Local strolls in and rips apart every last scrap of pride that made Chelsea Chelsea. We are now the opposite of what we used to be. We are weak. We are soft. We are a club that expect nothing, and somehow this pampered actors still manage to deliver less. I watched a team playing like they were forced into the pitch yesterday. I mean, where was the urgency? Where was the understanding that something monumental was at stake? Nothing. Sideways passing. It was a warm-up drill that never ended. I was so sick to my stomach yesterday. No attacking structure, just players admiring the grass and passing the balls literally as if it was like the ball literally as if it was radioactive. And when just once someone tried to break the pattern, the result became catastrophic. I'm looking at the defense, or one pass for one. Okay, and there was not one defender tracking back to stop that run. Like a pass like that. It just went through the defense like that, like a hot knife going through butter. And no one was there to stop it. And I don't even want to get myself any more pissed off than I am, because I'm really, really pissed, and I'm trying my best not to say things that would end up getting this channel in trouble. I don't want to get pissed off at the individual failures, because I saw Fofana yesterday and I'm like, I do not understand. The same thing he did against PSG. It just looks lost. What's happening with the defenders? What's happening with the players at Chelsea? What do they even do in training? Fofana is supposed to be the most expensive defender in that squad, in that team. We got him for nearly 75 million quid. And I saw Fofana involved in shambles. How could you have allowed that to happen? How do you forget your job description on a match day? How do the defenders not even know how to even defend anymore? And this is the most damning indictment of the rot in this team. Okay, Cole Palmer. Palmer is our talisman, our best player, but he is now showing the same sickness spreading through the dressing room. When it doesn't go well, when he sees that Matthias, okay, running around him, when he realizes his teammates aren't measuring up to his own standard, he checks out. He had chances yesterday. These are chances he would never on Palmer's day. He doesn't miss it. He doesn't miss them. He doesn't lose them. He loses that fire, and that's not even leadership for me. And that's mirroring the mediocrity around him. We paid £2.5 billion for this squad, for this assembled squad, and it looked like they don't even know each other. And you want to know what's bizarre? You want to know another bizarre detail coming out? Apparently, some of these players are still being selected based on features, based on their looks. No one is even being taken out because they are playing garbage. And who allows this rot to fester even more? Who sanctions this madness? The players deserve condemnation, yeah? But they are merely the tools of truly useless people, the sporting directors. They are just as useless as the performance on the pitch. They care about only one thing, the bottom line. Okay? They have destroyed the identity of this beautiful historic club. Okay, chasing some ill-conceived youth-driven project while ignoring the non-negotiable requirement of winning football rather. They are responsible for assembling a collection of expensive mannequins who have no tactical cohesion or zero mental fortitude. I am ashamed. I am embarrassed after what I saw yesterday. I'm just done open for polite request. Yeah. These people, the executive, the owners, the ownership structures, BlueCo, they do not understand passion. They do not understand history. They only understand one metric, and that is why we, the actual custodian of this club, must speak the language now. We have shouted, we have chanted, we have flooded social media with valid critics. They ignored it all. No one is going to tell me they don't see them. They don't see the pain of the Chelsea supporters. No one is going to tell me that they don't see anything or they don't hear anything. I refuse to believe that. They ignore us and they deliberately do this because our discontent doesn't pay the bills. So I'm going to say it now, and I'm going to say it as clearly as I can without any apology rather. I'm going to say it with every ounce of remaining loyalty left in my soul. We need to stop showing up. Yes, we need to stop showing up on match days. Okay, and that's it for me. That's one line and one message I'm sure they would not ignore. That's right. I'm calling for a mass boycott of match days. Stop buying season tickets. Stop spending your hard-earned money on entry to watch this humiliation. Stop filling up those seats. Let the corporate boxes look empty. Let the television cameras see acres of unoccupied blue seats. Because that's the only way BlueCo will ever understand that we are serious. The financial implication is the only lever that moves these people. They do not understand anything else. If the tickets aren't being sold, if the match day revenue plummets, suddenly, they might start to pay attention to football. We shouldn't be here to fund their vanity project. They only care about their pocket. We shouldn't be here to help them achieve that. We demand standards. We demand effort until they hand over this club to people who understand what winning means. We must starve them of the revenue they covet so dearly. It will hurt us. Yes. I'm definitely sure it's going to hurt us. Okay. But continue to fund our own embarrassment is far more painful on the long run. And just a couple of days back, this is the outcome of it, because a few days back there was news out there that fans had a meeting with some of these directors, and what the outcome of this meeting was bad, wasn't positive at all. Disrespecting the old players, saying that, going as far as saying that the coach, the influence of the coach in a team is overestimated. How dare you? How dare you say such? How dare you? Who do you think you are to say such? That the importance of a coach is overestimated. What does that even mean? And after the utter humiliation experience or we faced in PSG, in Parc des Princes, the next day, Rhys James' contract announcement was out. Rhys James' contract got renewed and got announced. The same with his sister or cousin. Lawrence James. Doesn't make any sense. Enough of all this PR. It's a good thing that we have Rhys James' contract renewed, because he embodies, is the only person that we have in the whole Chelsea Football Club that understands what Chelsea used to be. Every other personality or personnel we have in Chelsea Football Club right now are now BlueCo. So congratulations to Rhys James for getting his contract renewed. His contract has been renewed to 2032, if I'm not mistaken, and it's something I ought to have come out to share with you guys the day before the game, but I got busy again and all that. Anyway, that's not the most important right now. It's important, but that's not what I want to talk about in this video. I'm just here to just pour out my heart and just let us know that we cannot afford to continue funding these people's pocket. Okay. In conclusion, I'm going to wrap up with this. This is not a request to mourn. Yeah, this is a directive born of total delusionment rather. Okay, shame on the players for the commitment that they put out there yesterday. Shame on the board for this dirty, blurry vision. Okay, but if we, the fans, don't act now to protect the future of this club, okay, we deserve exactly the mockery we are currently receiving. Boycott the bridge until they listen. Let me know what you guys think about everything that I've said in this video. Don't forget to like this video and share this video and turn on your notification bell, because now we have to go and prepare. We have to prepare for PSG on Tuesday night. I am not even going to hold my breath for this, because I'm going to die of suffocation if I do that. Because if you're thinking that this display, this shit show of a display we dropped yesterday against Newcastle at the bridge is what will get us past PSG trying to cancel out a 3-goal deficit, I'm sorry to say, but you're also a part of this problem. Okay, so boycott the bridge. Stop showing up to match days. Okay, and let their pockets suffer the consequences of their their ignorance, of their arrogance. Anyway, that's everything that I have for you guys. Okay, don't forget to like this video and check out this space for anything for new videos that I'm going to be putting out. If there's any other thing that comes up between now and the game before PSG, I'll be here to share with you guys. And don't forget to check out this space for my predicted lineup for the game against PSG. I don't know if I'm going to even come up with any lineup, but if I do, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, have a lovely evening, and have a lovely week ahead. I'm out. Peace.